with the technical preview for Halo Infinite out this weekend, I want to talk about just how on earth did 343 pull off what they did on the Xbox One? It is really impressive that they were able to get their game, which obviously started as an Xbox One game. I understand that going in. But this game is proof that supporting older hardware doesn't limit the newer gen experience. I really think that Halo Infinite is going to be fantastic no matter where you're playing it. Obviously, if you have better hardware, you get, a better visual upgrade, but the core gameplay remains the same across every version. And so I just really appreciate what 343 has done. And I'll have the clip up and rolling through this video while I'm talking, but it's so, if you look at it, you get to see just the differences in the older and the newer hardware. But it's not like the games are completely different. It's not like back in the day where games like Splinter Cell Double Agent launched on the original Xbox and the Xbox 360, but they were two completely different games because two different teams had to develop for those two different sets of hardware. Now, yes, the hardware is different, but the core architecture is so similar that really targeting that Xbox One is just tweaking to a lower end PC spec to heavily summarize the work that's done. I am vastly oversimplifying the work that 343 has obviously put in to make a game like Halo Infinite run that smoothly on Xbox One hardware, especially after having to move a significant amount of development to the newer consoles to take full advantage of that newer hardware. I really think that it should be noted that even with the visual downgrades, colors are very impactful. The friend or foe tagging system, where you see the blue outline for your allies or the red outline for your enemies, doesn't look weird. It doesn't look downgraded. It just works. The overall HUD is still sharp and crisp and modern. For hardware that came out in 2013, this game is really fantastic for what it is. And I think that it should be compared to other esports titles. I really think that's what 343 is trying to target here, is trying to get low end budget kind of builds, in the PC space, and then older consoles like the base Xbox One to run this game really well. You look at games like Overwatch and Apex Legends, where their core experience is the same no matter where you're playing it. It's just on older hardware or less powerful hardware. It's obviously going to take a hit somewhere, but somehow, the visuals are still impactful in Halo. And I really think that the level of detail on the walls and surfaces and, some of your particle effects, while they are obviously going to be reduced, they still look good. And I just really appreciate what 343 has done here. And, just as a Halo fan, I'm really glad that people that haven't had a chance to upgrade to the newer consoles still get a chance to play what is an amazing free to play multiplayer experience for Halo. And it's just, they're going to get the most people that they possibly can this way. And it just, I don't think it should be downplayed how cool it is that this game is releasing on the Xbox One. Even though it was promised, even though we knew we were getting it, it still just kind of hit me that it looks really good and it performs really well. Even in these early previews, yes, there were some visual glitches. Yes, there were some weird buggy things going on in the backgrounds, but I mean, like, overall, it's a pretty solid game, and it's not negatively impacting how the game runs on the newer hardware. And so, yeah, I'm just kind of rambling here a little bit, but I just really was impressed with what I saw, that Xbox One footage. And if you want to go back and watch it, I'll put a link to someone's channel where it's running. I'll put the live stream link and a timestamp directly to it, and you'll be able to go and watch it straight from 343's live stream from the other day, showing it off. Anyway, I hope to see you this weekend on the technical preview. If I can ever get it downloaded, I'm stuck in pending, whatever that means. So hopefully we can just pend our way right into playing this weekend. But if you like the video, Leave a like if you didn't like it, dislike it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of Halo Infinite running on newer or older hardware. And if you still think, even after seeing it running on the base Xbox One, that development was held back by supporting this older console, let me know. I'd like to know what you think. Until the next one.
What? This pistol is caught in the wall and it's just making a god-awful racket.